Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today we've got a first look at two new playable characters from Blizzard's Overwatch. I got to play as both these characters at the Blizzard press event, and I'll tell you a little bit about them after we watch their introduction videos.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself. Whoa there. It's high noon. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Hold up. It's high noon. Someone call the Undertaker.
Together we are strong. Bring it! Get in there! Огонь по готовности! Gravity kills.
So that's McCree and Zarya, and I know a lot of you guys might be thinking the same thing I was thinking when I saw this video for the first time. McCree's super ability looks crazy overpowered. All he has to do is lock on and then he gets insta-kills on everyone. It's not quite that easy, and I'll explain it to you a little bit better. Now when you activate his super ability, McCree holsters his pistol. He's pretty much defenseless, can't shoot anybody. Then he walks around slowly, kind of in a classic cowboy stance before a gun duel. During this period of time, he can lock onto other players. It does take a few seconds though, so you are vulnerable. When those players are locked and then you fire, it will insta-kill them, assuming they don't have any sort of protective shield around them. Many times I was able to lock onto people, but they had protective shields around them, so I wasn't able to get the insta-kill. Most of the time when I activated his super, I just wasn't able to survive long enough to actually use it. It's definitely an ability that you need to plan for rather than using it as sort of a reactionary defense. Now as we saw from the video, his left click does an accurate, slower firing pistol shot, and his right click will fire off all 6 rounds extremely fast. Now if he does a combat roll, after you shoot all your ammo, it will automatically reload your weapon, allowing you to basically combo together 2 full magazines, doing massive damage in CQB. And his stun grenade does a great job at slowing down some of the faster characters like Tracer. Now Zarya plays out completely differently. She's a tank, but she also has great teamwork capabilities. Her left click is a medium range particle cannon, and her right click shoots a big orb of particle energy doing AoE damage. Now when you hit shift, it activates a particle barrier, a shield that goes around her to absorb a certain amount of damage. This is great when you know you've got, say, a rocket incoming that you want to absorb, or you're just going to quick peek a corner and you don't want to take as much damage, you can pop up that particle barrier. But what it also does is it overcharges your weapon. So the more damage you take in your particle barrier, your primary weapon will actually do extra damage. The projected barrier works exactly the same. You put it on a teammate, and whenever they take damage, it charges up your weapon even more. So she's got an ability that's purely dedicated just to helping out teammates, which is really cool for a tank. Now when it comes to super abilities, her Graviton Surge is a great thing to combo with other characters' super abilities. Anything that does massive AoE damage is going to combo great with a Graviton Surge, and I can't wait to see organized teams take advantage of this. It's also a good way to slow down faster characters and prevent them from escaping. Like the other heroes in Overwatch, she has a completely unique playstyle, and this is something that I really like about the game. You can't just hop back and forth and expect to do really well no matter what character you're using. It takes a lot of strategy and a lot of planning and a lot of practice to be good with each one of them. Now during the press event, we were also able to check out a new map called Watchpoint Gibraltar. This ties into the Overwatch story, which I actually like a lot, although I'll get into that on a later video. Clearly Blizzard is coming up with a lot of lore and backstory to what's going on here. They're not just all random characters thrown into one world to fight each other. The map itself is an Overwatch style launch facility. It's got rockets and space shuttle type crafts there, and basically you have to guard the payload as it's moving throughout this map. There's a lot of cool choke points, and the map changes up drastically as you move from one point to the next. Now despite the game having a very cartoony graphics style, it's not to say that the maps or the graphics aren't impressive. When I first got into this map, there was waves crashing on the cliffs as you walk past. The animation is great. It's all the kind of stuff you'd expect from a top quality Blizzard game, so it should certainly have some scenery that wows you. Anyway, that kind of wraps it up for some of the extra stuff I saw from Overwatch at the press event. There's going to be tons of more information coming out of PAX East, so stay tuned if you're interested in this game. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is LevelCap signing off.